Speedway Children's Charities Auction. We got the beautiful sun coming up over the mountains. It's kind of nice being here in Las Vegas.
Way too early. I don't care what time it is. Way too early.
I was gonna say, you know, have you had coffee? Are you a coffee guy?
No, my manager said that once I had Bex that I would start drinking coffee. No.
That hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. Well, that's what I wanted to start off talking with because, you know, having a child changes things. But I'm curious, you've not got on the coffee, but has it changed anything else in your world?
Yeah, just perspective on life. You know, it's not. It's about him now, right? And you know, Amanda and I woke up this morning and FaceTimed her right away, and he was just fussing and screaming in the background, and we just looked at each other like, yeah, this is the new norm. It's been really cool though. He's actually a really good baby. His sleep schedule hasn't been too bad, but all in all, we're just learning and growing together, and it's been really, really cool.
That's awesome. So I have to ask this question. How are you at changing diapers?
Man, I'm good. I'm good right now. Yeah. Like I've never changed a diaper until my son, and it comes out in black tar. It's disgusting. But it has,
Nobody tells you about that, right?
No. Like it's like black tar. You're like, oh, okay. And then you see it, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah. And then it switches to like the oatmeal, and it's like, all right. We haven't gotten to like the smelling bad part yet.
Ooh,
so
it happens.
So yeah, oh I know. So up until this point right now, I'm good. Like she said, hey, you changed diaper? I'm like, yeah, I'm on it. So, and he is so he's very handsy and he's very leggy. He's just doing all this. I'm like, let me put the damn diaper on and then we'll be fine. He likes to fight it, so it's been fun.
So one of the other things, you know, with the child, some people are in the sleep thing where they like swaddle.
Yeah.
Are you a swaddler?
Damn sure can't swaddle. Cannot. It's so hard because, like, you gotta be so fragile with them.
Well, and like the arms are getting out, the legs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I do like a halfway job of getting him in there, and then 10 minutes later, all of his arms and hands are out. I'm like, well, I missed the boat on that. So Amanda will come in and backtrack it and clean it up. But swaddling is so hard. I feel like I'm like suffocating him.
It's like fighting with an octopus. I don't know. It's like hard to like get it all the legs and arms in.
Fun fact: I'm terrified of octopuses.
Oh, maybe that's why the swaddling thing is. I don't know. See?
I didn't think of it that way.
I had no idea. We've been talking about this morning.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Las Vegas. This is such an iconic place. The racing here is amazing, but this is also a beautiful place. How many local Vegas folks? Where are my local Vegas folks? We got some awesome.
Not many.
So what do you like to do when you come here to Las Vegas?
Gamble.
So we're gonna play the game. Are you up or down?
Depending on, let's see. Let me calculate it because Tennessee beat Bama yesterday. Big win on that.
Oh, yes.
Georgia beat Texas. Big win on that. So I'm up. I think I'm up a 1 or 2.
Nice.
Take that.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Not including my purchases, so I'm down big time. My purchases, but yeah, we're good. We're good.
So what about food, shows, etc.? Do you get into any of that when you come here to Vegas?
I don't. Like now our schedule, like we got in Friday night, so technically all you have is Saturday, but then you have to come here and practice qualify. So you have that Saturday afternoon, and our team loves doing events basically every weekend for sponsors. So we didn't really have much time to do anything. I got a little bit of time on the tables, but when we come here, it's usually just tables, go eat a restaurant inside the hotel. My dad was here a year ago, or was he here in the spring? I can't remember. But we went to Chris Angel. We did Mind Freak. That was crazy. And then her mom came, Amanda's mom came last year's spring race, and we did Cirque du Soleil.
Nice.
It was the Beatles. So, yeah, I'd much rather be at the table. It was cool and all. It was cool and all, but I was like, that's really not for me. But yeah, I'm down for anything. It's a good time.
I like it. That's awesome. I want to talk a little bit about the team aspect because 2311 Racing doing some amazing things, dramatically different, really pushing, having fun. But it looks like you guys are having fun. How much do you all push each other versus having fun on the team side?
Yeah, it's a mixture of both. I mean, if you know me, I push everybody's buttons. So I'm always pushing to be better and stronger and faster. So just have a different way of going about it. So I might piss you off in the process, but that's your problem, not mine. But no, it's a really cool environment to be a part of. It's like family. Everybody treats you like family. When you show up to the shop, you don't feel like you're showing up to work. You feel like you're showing up to just another outing or whatever it is to have fun. But we also know when it's time to turn on the switch and get serious. Like today's race day, so there's a lot on the line. For the 45, starting the final round of 8, and then for us just to get that win that we've been working desperately for. So yeah, it's just a good environment. You don't let the highs get too high here and the lows get too low. You just kind of ride in the middle, and you enjoy the process. You enjoy the people. And it all comes together.
It's great to by the way, how many Bubba Wallace fans we want to see a win for Bubba? Come on. They're not. They were literally here earlier going, we want Bubba to win. So I want to talk a little bit about, we were in Charlotte last weekend, Airspeed, this amazing facility. Has anybody had a chance to go visit? Yeah, anybody?
It's a little far away from this.
Yeah, a little far away, but I want to talk about some of those other fun things that you guys are doing with the shop, et cetera, and some of your sponsors, partners, Columbia, et cetera. You guys are really doing some fun stuff. What are some of the cool things that maybe you've got on tap?
Well, you got to think, this is the first race shop built in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I always tell people, what's the things in your house that have changed over the last 5 years that make it look totally different, right? So think 20 years ago, what race shops were like, and now you have something new, state of the art. It's just totally different, very cool. And the way the business model works for the next gen car, it doesn't need to be some big immaculate building like with 500 employees. We're right around 100 employees, and it's very intimate, but it's also open. You can get up and see the guys working on the cars, getting them ready for the upcoming races, and they have an interactive wall down in the suite. You can get merch down there, so it's just cool. We got Tyler's, I don't know if it's his Michigan or his Talladega Win car out front, and they have my Talladega Win car out front. They're holding that until my house is built so I can take it to my house.
Wait, are you gonna build a room around it? What are you gonna do with it?
Now we're building a garage big enough to park the bus in, so it's enough room to put some cars in. Cars with an S. My wife doesn't understand that yet. But yeah, I'll have just a bay where it sits, so a good conversation piece.
That's awesome, and I can't wait to see some photos of that.
Yeah.
Wait, time for one more question, and then I also think we're going to get an item from you to auction off in the Speedway Treasuries auction. So, thank you. Oh, we got it right over here.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. So, final thoughts on today's South Point 400, the racing here at Vegas. What do you think fans are going to see today?
1 second.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Because I was late, so we can go.
Come over here.
Okay, all right, good. I'm just making sure.
It's just a meet and greet that we do every week, so this is different.
Well, thank you.
Sorry, final thoughts you said?
Yeah, on what the fans are going to see today in the South Point 400.
Yeah, I hope the racing, Mile Half stuff for the next gen car has been really good, so I hope that trend continues. This place is screwed widens out, so we'll be top, middle, bottom along the fence. So just hopefully good racing, none of this follow the leader strung out stuff, but the 5 is in the field, so that might happen. But no, it should be a good day. Our Toyotas, they seem pretty fast this weekend, according to qualifying and practice, so see what happens.
All right, I get to ask this other question because I just think it's fun. I want to talk about your photography and the fact that you got a NASCAR photo vest to shoot photos, and you never returned it. Is that correct?
That's correct. I have the same vest. They said I got it at Daytona. When did I get that thing? 4 years ago? 3 years?
It's
3
been
years
that
ago?
long ago? Oh my
It's 3
goodness.
years ago. And they're like, yeah, just turn it in at the end of the season. I'm like, yeah. The thing I do after the race is get on the airplane and go home. So the last thing I'm thinking about is turning the photo vest. But yeah, I've had it, and they've never questioned it. I think mine's there's like a new vest system or something. I'm not even sure. So it's just nice.
I think they're okay with you if you show up with that vest and take some photos. So.
I feel like a fish out of water though, because it's obviously not my environment, but it's been fun to do. I haven't shot a race in a long time, so but I still try to do it a little bit on the side at home. Obviously with Bex now, I burning up the camera roll. So it's
Oh
been
man,
fun.
take all the photos.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to look back on.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. We're going to get a chance to get an autographed item here, put it into
Yeah.
the auction.
Cool.
Thank you for
Yeah.
supporting Speedway Children's Charities.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yep.
And man, have fun today.
That's the plan.
Go get a win, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
We'd love to see it.